And we're live. PKA.
If you think I enjoy drinking together.
With Woody, like if a fan really wanted to get together with Woody, I feel like the right move would be like, hey, let's get together, Cold Stone Creamery on me, and then we're going to the fucking trail mix section of whatever store we're near, and you buy whatever you want.
Big Lots.
You want the one with the M&Ms? You want the one with the raisins? They're all yours, motherfucker. Like, that's the way you get Woody on one of these meetings. Give him some Cold Stone Creamery and a bunch of nuts and treats.
I'm gonna pull the handle on the trail mix machine. You hold the bag. And you tell me when to let go,
and I'll let go 2 seconds after that.
And he does it like behind him, like it's a romantic comedy where he's holding his arm on.
He's got his arms around Woody, holding it. He's like whispers in his ear. That's a lot of cashews.
Woody's the guy at the cashew stand with a hefty flex bag attached to it. She can't take no more, Captain. She can do it. I'm taking take a phone more cashews.
Offering to buy Woody a beer is like someone saying to me, like, "Hey, let's hang out. I'll take you to Sunday mass." Like, it's
it's like someone going to me, "Hey, you want a salad?" No.
Taylor's got like any salads, like even the ones that have like tons of chicken in it and stuff.
Oh no, I was more just joking. I'm like, I eat salads with tons of chicken or salmon.
I didn't realize it. I learned like post 40 that some salads are actually good meals. I thought salads were just lettuce and tomatoes and the other things.
It all depends on if they pile a bunch of meat onto a salad, it's not a bad meal.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Dude, first day I tried to eat healthy. I was in the middle of nowhere, Delhi, New York, and trying to go to a gig, and I went to this restaurant. And I was like, let me get a salad. And I wasn't happy about it to begin with. I was like, let me get a salad. And it was like some, chicken salad or whatever. And I had to ask them, I was like, grilled chicken, please. No bacon. And I was like, do you have any, I was like, what kind of dressings do you have? They're like, well, we have ranch. I'm like, do you have any olive oil and vinegar or anything? They're like, well, we have light ranch. Like, light buttermilk, perfect. It was me asking them for no dressing. I may as well have been like, where can I try on my prom dress? Like the reaction they gave me.
They couldn't give you, hey, do you have the ingredients vinegar and oil back there? Just do that. Yeah. Just do that. Like, well, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want double thick ranch? There's chunks in it. Yeah. I don't like ranch at all.
We have non-bacon ranch. We have sausage bacon ranch. It was
sausage bacon ranch. Now I'm trying to eat healthy tonight. I'm gonna get a salad with double bacon ranch on it, and then triple the bacon and add fried steak.
The reason I started eating healthy in the first place was I got a false positive for being pre-diabetic, like basically borderline diabetic. And it was just, I had a blood sugar spike that day. And I was getting life insurance. When I took the test again, it was like, oh yeah, it was just a blood sugar spike. You're fine. But for 2 weeks, I was worried that I was pre-diabetic, and I was like examining every choice I had or whatever. So I went to this, so we were there for, day and a half or whatever. And then I went to a grocery store. And I was curious. This is actually where I was like looking at all the cereals and found all the fucking healthy cereals had more sugar. And and so I was talking to the clerk. She gave me a weird look because I put a bunch of grapes down. I think I bought grapes. I forget whatever else it was. It was just like fresh fruit. And she gave me like a weird look, and I was like, I'm just trying to eat a little healthy. She goes, yeah, that's good. Like sometimes when I want to eat healthy, like I might do like a Diet Coke and a Diet Slim Fast. And I'm just like, oh my God, everybody here is going to die. Like
she's trying to be healthy.
Exactly. I get those diet cigarettes, I try to be healthy.
Yeah, I try and get the light ones. I hear there's fewer calories in a Marlboro Light than a full.
And I also want to be like, you live 3 hours from New York City. How do you have a Southern accent? Where the fuck are you?
Pennsylvania, maybe.
The light cigarettes are better for you.
Are they?
I mean,
they taught us in school that people who use the light cigarettes use more. Does that tie into your life experience?
No, like but it's more of a comparison. My understanding, Kyle probably knows more, is that like a light cigarette is like low sodium bacon, where it's like you're still not consuming something that's good for you. You're just consuming this much better version for you.
Well, as we all know, sodium's not bad for you anyway.
You know what I mean.
Science.
Neither is fat, but the light cigarettes have both less nicotine and I think less of like the tar and the stuff that you actually don't want, because we've gone through this before, but like nicotine's not bad for you. It's the other shit in there.
Actually, why I put the light cigarettes on salad. You know, you just have
nicotine's totally bad for you, but carry on.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Nicotine is bad for you insofar as it's addictive, and the usual way to deliver that chemical to you. Being a vasoconstrictor isn't necessarily bad. You know, it could actually be if you
healthy.
have underlying heart problems, which is another side effect of cigarettes. So yeah, that can be bad. But for the most part, it seems like they're, you know,
I mean, almost anything in moderation is not bad for you. The trick is how much of it becomes moderation. Like sodium, you could have a decent amount without it being bad for you. If you have way too much, it becomes bad for you. Glass, hardly any.
Hardly any.
Depends on what you're eating.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, but you know, caffeine is addictive as well.
I've just been
for sure
ramping up my sodium intake my entire life, so I built a tolerance.
That's how that works.
Yes. And sugar too. That's why I'm not diabetic. Just have more and more.
Perfect point.
I always tried doing a joke for like a year. I kept trying to make this joke work about how type 2 diabetes is the only disease that you have that you can just, once you have it, you can just decide not to have it anymore.
Yeah.
There are other diseases that there are cures for. Diabetes, type 2, obviously type 1 is terrible, but type 2 is the type where you get it and you can just be like, nah, and just change your lifestyle and not have it anymore. And there are still people who are just like, all right, so how do I just take the medicine then and just keep
honest question.
Do I inject every day? Or?
Can you really undo type 2?
To someone
absolutely,
like all the
lung
time?
cancer.
I thought once you, I'm sorry, Taylor. I thought once you got diabetes, you kind of had it, and it's like, oh, fuck, you broke that seal, and now it's broken. No, not at all?
You can fix it.
Not like
Woody, you are Woody is, you are right in a way. There is a level of type 2 that once you break that upper seal, you can't go back. But I think what Steve's saying is like more commonly there's a level of type 2 where they're like, oh my God, like you're eating so much sugar, you're so overweight. Either you lose weight and you eat better, or this is your new life.
Yeah. I know my grandmother like reversed her diabetes.
Yeah, that's common if you catch it early and you start acting immediately.
You really got to ask yourself, how much do I like my foot?
Yeah.
How important is this to me?
Almost as much as sugar.
Yeah. Well, I know I hate walking, and that's all I use it for.
I'm a big fan of Jaeger.
That's actually where the nickname Sugarfoot comes from. It's originally
Sugarfoots. Good ass barbecue place. I don't know if that's everywhere.
Peggy Sugarfoots. It's delicious.
Oh.
Peggy Sugarfoots.
Yeah, it's a great restaurant.
It's so weird that there are people, and I understand like that part of the joke I tried to do was because I would talk about it, and immediately you get in trouble because you're mocking fat people and how dare you. And one of the points I tried to make with it was that everyone has their shit, and your shit is no more important than anybody else's. So like if your shit is that you come from a background where you're undereducated, you're poor, you didn't have the money to eat healthy, I get why you got there. But you now know that you can get out of it and you're choosing not to. Like that was the point, and I was trying to use humor to make the point, but it was the point that was pissing people off. It wasn't even the jokes.
Is there anyone in America that's like getting a Whopper and blown away that it's bad for them at this point, though?
It's a lot of protein.
Everybody knows.
You can get it without.
It's really not that much protein. Look at the ratio, the calories to protein ratio. Horrific.
I do like
eat
a good
a
Whopper.
Slim Jim if you want a better ratio than that.
Oof.
When Super Size Me first came out, I understand that we like didn't know a lot of that shit. It became so common, such common knowledge, and we're okay with it. The bit that did work that I would do was about how like we changed so much because of 9/11, and yet 3,000 people died in 9/11, 600,000 people are killed by heart disease, and we'll go through airport security, and as soon as we give up all those freedoms going through airport security, we'll take a left and go into McDonald's. Like we don't give a fuck if we live or die. We just don't want to die randomly.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Like if they were flying heart disease planes into McDonald's around the country, you would see a plummeting of sales.
They didn't take the towers down with cholesterol, all right?
No,
I'm going to take my
chances. Their HDL was too high, and that's what they had to
I haven't had a Whopper in so fucking long. I want one right now.
Not me.
I don't like them.
I know Woody hates them.
Yeah, I
could have fixed Tower 7 with a bypass.
Burger King has like an aftertaste or like a coating or something. You like it. Some people
that's the best part. I love the taste, whatever that is. It's that they flame broil those things. I know that. That's probably it.
Yeah,
that like the Burger King burgers taste different than any other burger. They've got this like smoky kind of taste. I love that. It's my favorite part. They're better than other burgers. That like of the fast food burgers, Burger King is one of my favorite ones.
Let's do a round table on that. Steve and Taylor, what's your fast food burger? And you can't choose Five Guys. That's cheating.
No, you're right. There's no drive-thru. If there's no drive-thru, you can't choose it. There has to be a drive-thru.
Okay, no drive-thru, then In-N-Out.
Okay.
Honestly, the one I like the most, and they're closing up all over the place, are Steak and Shake. Like I love a good Steak and Shake burger. Especially, I usually get a Frisco melt, just a couple of fucking hard pressed right on that flat grill top, and then they douse it in Thousand Island. They got a bunch of cheese slices in there. Oh, it's so good. I fucking love Steak.
Taylor, that is the highest calorie food item on the menu at Steak and Shake.
Look at my body. I haven't wolfed down 3 of those motherfuckers on a whim.
The bun, if you took the bun of the Frisco melt from Steak and Shake, and
there's so much butter on it.
There's so much butter. It's juicy.
You could bring it out.
It's juicy. And that Thousand Island cheese sauce that they put on there is incredible. But even when you're driving up to a restaurant, me anyway, if I pull up to a restaurant called Steak and Shake, which is referring to their 80 fucking milkshakes that they make.
Oh yeah.
And I look at that and I'm just like, I'm just gonna get the hot dog.
I have a dumb question. Is Steak and Shake at all related to Cookout?
No,
they seem the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah, different company.
I
thought Steak and Shake was all over the South. Do you not have Steak and Shake?
Yeah,
Woody?
Really, we have Cookout here, and so I don't know Steak and Shake. I can't say it's better, but Cookout sounds the same to me. They also have, I don't know, 30, 80 milkshakes. Like it's
they
crazy.
have an entire board just for the milkshakes and shit.
It's next level.
Early on, when I was on the road, and I was still gave a shit about like kosher somewhat, so I wouldn't mix meat and milk. And my friends used to call that steak or shake.
Steak or shake.
So you can't have cheeseburgers in that world, huh?
Well, in that world, yeah. Now I don't give a fuck. I mean,
yeah. No, that's
I also
threw
grew up
away that sheet with the hole in it, and now he's eating cheeseburgers.
The fact that you can't eat meat and cheese in the same sandwich. This is America. We need to make kosher eating illegal, or at least make them change that rule. That's absurd. You can't.
Here's the dumbest thing about that rule, by the way.
That's not American.
So the dumbest thing about that rule, the reason for that rule, every law that has to do with being kosher comes from being either healthy or being humane. The idea of not mixing meat and milk had to do with the fact that people were eating off their own farm often, and the translation of it is you don't risk stewing a calf in the milk of its mother. That was the premise of it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
But it's even dumber because people were dumb enough to not understand, they then outlawed can't have cheese and chicken. It's like, but that's not about it. That doesn't come from there. But then you can have chicken and eggs. It's like, but that's the same exact fucking thing. And like once I was old enough to like realize and understand that, I was like, oh fuck this is stupid.
So wait, I'm processing this.
You're
Are
like,
you sure you can't milk a chicken?
Ruining my palate.
Can you not milk a chicken?
I've milked a chicken.
Right? Kyle's milked chickens before. Chicken milk is a thing, probably. So,
It's the best milk. It's like almond milk, but it's a little salty.
are you sure you didn't jerk off a chicken?
First of all, you cannot milk a chicken. They are birds.
I've learned from the Fockers that you
Wait,
can
but
milk
Kyle,
anything.
why can't you jerk a rooster off?
Because they don't have penis.
Because it doesn't have a penis because it doesn't fuck.
It's true.
I remember this. I think we talked about this once.
Taylor's so happy.
Yeah. Oh, that was a
They do a
that was a
cloacal
nice, that was
kiss.
a nice victory for me.
Yeah, but it was only a victory for you because of like usually when people say dumb luck, they mean it's hyperbole. This is literal dumb luck. It's a dumb thing you said, and you lucked into it being somehow factually correct.
No, shut up, bitch. I was right.
You're like, oh yeah, I knew about the cloacal kiss the whole time. I'm real big into animal husbandry.
I'm a student of animal
Thing
husbandry.
that